Well, hello again. Things have happened since the last video. Maybe if you'll eyeball the motorcycle, you will see we're not on Angry Alice anymore. So yesterday, I did a thing on a 2019 Harley Davidson Roadglide special in Billiard Blue. So yesterday I went and did a test ride. I test rode this one. I test rode, the plan was to go test ride the Roadglide special, and then I was going to test ride the Roadglide Ultra, and then I was going to test ride the Ultra Limited, knowing full well that I wanted to stick with the Roadglide, but I wanted to at least give myself an honest, fair shake between all three of the touring models that I was interested in. So here's what happened. Went to the dealer. This bike that I'm riding right now was the first one that we test rode, and rode it, liked it, took it back. Had my mind set on this blue anyway when we went in. And while we were out test riding this one, the Roadglide Ultra, the only one that they had on the floor, sold while we were out riding. So I did not get to ride the Roadglide Ultra. I rode the Ultra Limited. I rode that one, and I'm going to tell you what, the Ultra Limited, super classy motorcycle. So if you're looking for the full touring experience, that Roadglide or that Ultra Limited, my lord, what a beautiful motorcycle. So now let's talk about what led me to my decision-making process. So I knew I wanted to stick with a Roadglide style, and I rode the Batwing just to be riding it, I guess. I was really impressed. If I felt like that I was ready to go back to the Batwing, being so close back up to you, then I probably would have went with the Ultra Limited, no joke. So I went with the Roadglide Special for a couple reasons. So not in any particular order, here's the reasons. I like the Billiard Blue. I love the Billiard Blue, and it's only available on the Roadglide Special and the Street Glide Special. So led me back to the Roadglide again. I like the Blacked Out. It's only available on the Street Glide Special and the Roadglide Special. Again, led me back to the Roadglide. The other thing is that the Roadglide Ultra, there is not a Roadglide Ultra Limited. So what that means is that when you go to the Ultra, you do not get the heated grips, and you do not get a gloss black painted interfering, okay? I know it's minimal, I know I can add that shit, and I know I didn't get the heated grips now, okay? So I know all this, but I didn't want to go through the hassle of having to take that brand new motorcycle apart and then ship off parts to paint, or pay $300 and then have an extra interfering laying around the house. Okay, so with the Roadglide Special, I got the painted interfering, I got the new infotainment, I got all blacked out, and I've got the Billiard Blue. I got the Milwaukee 8 engine, the 114. So I got everything that I wanted, minus the heated grips. That's the only thing I didn't get. I know it's liquid cooled. That really doesn't matter that much to me at this point in my motorcycle riding career, or motorcycle riding phase, or whatever you want to call what I'm doing. It just didn't matter that much to me. Okay, so I got everything that I needed. Now with the Ultra, here's some things that this bike doesn't have, but I'll discuss why that didn't matter either. Okay, so number one, did not have a tour pack. This bike doesn't have a tour pack, doesn't come with a tour pack, you have to buy that extra. Okay, this bike doesn't come with the lower, the fairings that mount on the lower crash bar. Okay, on the Ultra, that's where the radiator is housed on the Ultra. Oh, my turn that shit down. I don't like that. My GPS is trying to tell me where to go. Okay, so the radiator is housed in the lowers. And regardless, I really love the lowers. Lowers, I'm telling you, if you haven't ridden with lowers, find somebody that's got a bike or ride a bike with lowers. Knocks the rain off, it knocks the wind off. Just huge benefits with having those lowers. Okay, so let me tell you why that did not matter, that I did not get those with this bike. So if you guys have been following me for a while, you know that I had all of that stuff on Angry Alice. Angry Alice was also a Roadglide special, so all of that stuff was quick detach. Meaning that before I traded Angry Alice in, I kept the tour pack and I kept my lowers that go on these crash bars. Okay, so I'm going to have to make a couple adjustments. I'm going to have to send some stuff off to paint to get things painted to match. But that doesn't affect me. I'm probably going to have to buy some new hardware for my tour pack, you know, to be the black hardware to match all of the other stuff for the motorcycle. So, all in all, this bike, the versatility of this, of being able to take the tour pack off, put the tour pack on, throw a sissy bar on, run just with a luggage rack. There's just run with nothing back there at all, just run naked. There's just, I really like the advantage of being able to split all that stuff and change the bike up to suit my needs and my feelings of the way I think the bike should look on a daily basis. So right now, I put the tour pack on. I got a black tour pack. I got a black quartz tour pack on a blue bike. You know, it fits. I wanted to make sure everything worked. And I'm going to have to go buy some new hardware to match all the black stuff and get it painted, but I'm not worried about that. So that's in the future. That's coming. And you know, it's all part of the buy a motorcycle and make it yours process. So that's where I'm at. This is a brand new motorcycle. This thing had, there was 9 miles on it yesterday when I test rode it. I test rode it and put it back on the floor and then looked at it about half the afternoon and finally decided to pull the trigger. So it's been a long time coming. I just I kind of was in a I feel like I'm in the middle of a divorce. I was in a really good relationship with Angry Alice, and you know, shit didn't really go bad, but you know, it's time to. I don't even know that the divorce. I don't even know that works. There wasn't a bad breakup. There was nothing wrong with Angry Alice. Not a thing was wrong with that bike. I had planned to ride that bike all summer. I guess my original plan was really to ride Angry Alice the rest of the summer, go on another long trip this year, and then when the 2020s come out, see if I was serious again next year. So this bike has been on my mind. This bike was, when I saw this bike at Milwaukee when we went to the 115th party, it was between 2 bikes that were my choices for this year, and it was this one, and it was there's another one out, it's called Silver Flux and Black Fuse. So I weighed my options. I'm a guy that likes to be a little bit different, so I figured that the Silver Flux and the Black Fuse was I like to call it a go safe color. It's one of those colors that, you know, you buy it and it's just a go safe color. It just doesn't I don't know what you want to say. It's always going to be cool. This blue is cool, and it's going to be cool, but I think it's the hottest color that they got this year, to tell you the truth. But I don't know that there's going to be that many people that actually commit to this color and keep it. So, you know, I like to be a little different. I like to have something that's a little more me, and this bike did it for me. So that's the story. I'm not going to bore you to death with stories about anything else. that was my decision-making plan. I've looked at this bike since last August, and yesterday I pulled the trigger. So we're out riding today. Right now I've got 43 miles on it, and I'm just gonna kind of waste a tank of gas, see what she says to me, how she talks to me. She doesn't have a name yet. I've got one in mind, and we'll see how that works out. She might talk to me, and become somebody else by the end of the day. But I've got a name in mind, and from the little 5-mile long way home that I took home from the dealership back to the house, it just spoke to me and the name came to me. So that might stick, it might not. We'll update as we go. So thanks for joining, and thanks for watching my video, and woohoo! New Harley owner. So we'll talk to you later. Thanks for watching.